Hi, Chris Sable, Executive Director of the Vilar Performing Arts Center. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the upcoming classical music series for the 2014-2015 season. If you haven't experienced classical music in the Vilar Center, I encourage you to do so. The hall was actually designed for classical music, and it's probably the perfect art form for the building. The acoustics are unparalleled. Every note is so crisp and so clear. The warmth, the intimacy. Not only is it great to hear classical music here, but of course the musicians love to perform as well. It's our extreme pleasure to welcome back the Takash Quartet as part of the winter season. If you had a chance to see them last year, you know what I'm talking about, but this group of musicians are truly some of the best in the world, and the way that they work together and play together is so obvious in our hall. When the ensemble performed here last year, it was like a match made in heaven. Not only did we all fall in love with them, but they were equally enamored with the hall and with our community. When we asked them to come back this year, they were happy to do so. And they actually said, let us choose a program based on our experience. So we're very excited to see what they want to bring for our community. One of the great things about the classical music series is we have the best of both worlds, from the intimacy of a quartet like the Takash to the majesty of a group like the St. Petersburg State Symphony Orchestra. Imagine, if you can, not just with your eyes, but with your ears, the spectacle of 90 musicians in our intimate hall. The orchestra will perform two very distinct pieces. Imagine the lavishness of Rimsky-Korsakov's Scheherazade, and then the drama of Rachmaninoff's Third Piano Concerto. Perhaps one of the most challenging concertos in the entire canon. We're honored to welcome back one of the most sought-after opera stars in the world, international superstar Anna Netrebko, on February 5th. Ms. Netrebko will be appearing in several operas with some of the most important companies in the world this coming year. But this will be her only concert appearance in North America and one of only 4 concerts in the world. The others are in Munich, Salzburg, and Barcelona. One of the things you don't expect when coming to a ski resort is the ability to come and see a full-scale opera after spending a full day on the mountain. This year, Teatro Lirico is presenting Puccini's favorite, La Bohème. probably one of the most performed operas in the world. If you're not familiar with it, you probably know it by the more contemporary names, Rent, the movie Moulin Rouge, all takeoffs of the original Puccini story. One of the programs I'm most excited about on the classical music series is the Estonian Philharmonic Chamber Choir on February 28th. We haven't presented a lot of choral music in the Vilar Center, and I'm not sure why. It's the perfect venue. I can just already imagine hearing all of those voices blend together. The harmonies will be so great, it'll be like being in a cathedral. The program is going to be very special. The choir is chosen to feature the work of Estonian composers, Arvo Pärt, Veljo Tormes, and then also some choral works of Sibelius. And part of what makes it so special is not only are these their fellow countrymen, but Pärt and Tormes are probably two of the greatest choral composers working in the world today. And if you haven't listened to any of the choral music of Pärt, it's so simple and so beautiful. He, was inspired by Gregorian chants and a lot of the early church music. And I can't wait to hear this performance in our venue. Another thing that rounds it out is Les Villes Lindois, a wonderful ensemble from Quebec, Canada. Expect a beautiful evening of music of Mozart, Haydn, and Rameau, and featuring on piano Marc-André Hamelin. If you feel like we do the importance of introducing classical music to younger people, please take advantage of a new program we have this year providing $10 tickets for students and children. While attending classical music while on your ski vacation may not seem like the most obvious thing, it's really a great thing to do in the Vilar Center. It's so personal, so whether you're a die-hard classical music fan or maybe somebody who just thinks, I'd like to know more about it, this is a great place to come and experience it.